Hey everybody, good afternoon. What a beautiful day. The sun is shining and here we are. So thank you for joining me. Just give a couple of minutes for everybody to join in with the live stream. I think I pressed a button earlier on and we ended up going live much earlier than I anticipated. So I'm hoping that everybody will get this new link, or that at least they'll see that it is live and we're going. Okay. So I'll just give everybody a couple of seconds just to get themselves ready. Don't forget the usual requirements. We need some water. Okay. Hey, it's good to see everybody writing in as well. So don't forget, you need some water. You need yourself a mat which you don't slip on. Try and go barefooted today as well, because we need to try and make sure that our feet are in contact with a mat or your carpet or floor, but make sure there's no slipping. Okay, it's really important. Okay, I just want to say a big, huge welcome if those people from health and care students and studies are joining us this afternoon. So a great big welcome to you. Well done for joining in. Just to introduce myself, I'm Michael Davies-Eyre, and this afternoon's session is a yoga session. That's what you've tuned in to do, and just to go through a few things just to keep you safe during your session. Make sure you've got plenty of air, access in your room, plenty of space, and making sure you've got yourself a towel or a blanket. Mine is here, rolled up. Okay. And make sure that during the exercises, if there's anything that you feel uncomfortable with, there's any pain, don't do it. It's important that you don't push yourself to cause any discomfort or pain. One of the key things that people keep asking me so much with yoga is that yoga is about your life. Yoga isn't just about this, doing postures and getting a fit physical body with good flexible limbs and muscles. It's about how you think, it's about how you behave, it's about how you live. And the training that I've had over the last couple of years is based in Rishi culture, Ashtanga yoga, which is covers a multitude of so many things to help our lives focus and to be the best person that we can be, the best human beings. So it's very easy to go along to any class where you may find people are there to do some great postures, stand on their heads. But this isn't about that kind of yoga. Of course, we do the postures, we do the movement, we focus on the breathing. But more than anything, my focus when you join me in yoga is to find out more about you, to find out how you can be a better human being. And that's my heart, that's what I'm about. And I'm hoping that as we join together in these sessions, that we can just learn a bit more about ourselves. And so much more in a time with the times we're living in, where it's a great opportunity to just stop, just to pause, and just to think and listen to the little voice inside of us, which sometimes we can forget about. We forget about who we are. We forget about looking after ourselves. And today we're just going to build upon a little bit of the practice we did last week and do the 3 R's. So it's regularity, rhythm, and repetition. That's 3 very important principles in yoga, whereby we repeat good behaviors, regularly do them, and do them to a rhythm. And when we're doing the actual practice of the physical aspect of yoga, it is very much about the breath. And as we start our yoga today, we're just going to be focusing on the breath. So what we're going to do as we begin our session this afternoon is I'm just going to talk you through how we focus on the breathing, okay, because this will be really useful for you as you follow a yoga program with me. Basically, the lungs in yoga, we categorize them into 3 areas. We get the upper lung, the mid-chest lung, and the abdominal chest, which is here. And the idea is that when we breathe in, we start by breathing into the lower abdominal area. And perhaps this will be better if I show you from the sides, because this is where my belly can actually move outwards. So normal breathing would just be, you probably just find the chest would rise and fall. what we're trying to achieve in the yoga practice is that when we breathe into the lower part of the lung, so that you should see the movement forwards. As I breathe in, you can see how my tummy goes forward. I may look as if I'm pregnant. And then as I breathe out, I push in. And then breathing in and breathe out. Obviously, it's not always easy to see that from the front, but the idea is as we breathe in, you place your fingers across your abdomen where your belly button is. You should feel as you breathe in that the fingers should separate slightly. So breathe in and breathe out. They come back together. Okay? So when we're doing the exercises today, we will do a little bit of that practice, whereby the fingers will be across the lower part of the abdomen, breathing in and breathing out, so that we can actually get the feel of breathing down into the lower part of the lung. And the idea is that over time, you develop your breathing patterns so that you're really developing the volume of air which you're getting into your body. It gives the lungs an opportunity to really expand and to fill up properly. And the idea, principle, and philosophy behind the yoga breathing exercises is that by using the full aspect of your lungs, you actually can ward off things like asthma, any sort of lung diseases and allergies, okay? Because often we don't actually use the full part of our lung in our breathing. So by making sure we opening out the lung as we breathe in and contracting through the breathing out, we're actually expelling any rubbish and toxins that are built up over the years. So that's something which I want to try and train you in as we focus on our yoga. Okay, so 4 components to the yoga session. We're going to start off with a little bit of breathing. Again, listen to the instructions that I give you. Then we'll be going into some warming up jatis and kriyas. That's some very small movements seated. Then we're going to look into some balance and moving, building upon what we did last week. And then finally, we're going to be doing a 10-15 minute relaxation, which is a really important part of the yoga practice that we do. Okay, so if you want to roll up your mat, I use it to sit on, and away we go. Make sure your water is to hand, because we're going to need that. Okay, so we're going to start off with our legs crossed, and the hands should be placed, the right should be locked over the left, interlaced fingers, so the right thumb is on the top of the left. Sitting up with your back straight, closing your eyes, rest in the hands, relaxed in the lap between the legs. And just begin to relax the body. Focus on your breathing. Remembering that when we breathe in through the nose. And as we exhale, we breathe out through the nose. I'd like you to hear the sound of the air as it enters the body into the lungs. And as you exhale, listen to the sound of the air as it leaves the lungs and the nose. With the eyes closed, I'd like you to count a steady 6-second count as you breathe in. And a 6-second count as you breathe out. Watching the abdomen raise as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, the abdomen returns back to its normal position. Focusing on the breath as you breathe in. And listening to the sound of the air as it leaves the body. Spend a few moments focusing on the breath. slowing the breath down. If you have any distractions or thoughts that come to the mind, just bring your attention back to the breath. If you'd like to place your fingers into chin mudra, make circles with the finger and the thumb, and the three fingers remaining as straight. Just place them into the thighs. We breathe in and out slowly as we will do it. Place them out alongside the knees. Again, focusing on the breath. Bring the hands into Namaskar Mudra across the chest. It's often known as the prayer position. Okay. Let's do some simple warm-ups, jatis and our kriyas, which is the Sanskrit Indian terminology for just warming up the body. Okay, so basically then we're just going to place the hands behind, give the legs a bit of a thump. This wakens up the muscles in the legs and in the calves. Circle the feet, loosening up the joints, the ankles, and then individually bring the feet in, push away, lengthen the toes towards the body and away from the body. And then circle the feet. And then bring it back to the thumping onto your mats. Well done, good. Taking hold of the right knee, do some knee bouncing. And then circle the right foot, keeping the back nice and straight. And then the other way. And then taking hold of the right hand onto the right foot, and swinging the leg from side to side, placing the other hand, the loose hand, onto the left thigh. Getting a good opportunity of some good blood flow into the groin and the pelvic area. Well done, good. Placing the foot and the heel into the left leg, and do a little bit of knee bouncing, a pumping action. That's great, well done. And then bringing the legs out once again in front of you and giving them a thump. And taking hold of the left leg, circling the left foot. And then the other way. And knee bounce. Good, well done. Taking hold of the left foot with the left hand, taking the leg up and swinging the leg out from side to side. Placing the right hand onto the right leg, just for support. Bending the leg, placing the left foot into the right leg and pumping the leg up and down. Brilliant. Loosening up the hips and the groin. Good. Thumping up the legs. This time, shaking the head from side to side. Well done. Okay, this time I'd like you to place the right leg over the left, straight. Place the left hand onto the calf of the right leg. Now place the right hand behind the right buttock. Okay, look forward, breathe in. And then breathe out, looking over the right shoulder. You should feel a lovely twist in the lower spine. Keep breathing slowly and deeply. Breathe in and look forward. Let's replace the other side. Taking the left leg, placing over the right. Right hand onto the left calf. Left hand behind the left buttock. Look forward. Breathe in. And breathe out. And this time look over the left shoulder. Keeping the back nice and straight. Feeling a twist in the lower spine and back. And breathe slowly and deeply as you look behind your left shoulder. You might even get a lovely sensation of stretch down that left leg as well, on the hamstring, which is really nice. Breathe in, and then look forward, breathing out. Well done. Let's do a little bit of toe touching. So just reaching forward, don't go too far forward, go as low as you can, just towards the toes. Place the hands behind the head if you can. And then behind the back, cupping the hands, pushing them up to the ceiling. Good, well done. A little bit of thumping, twisting the head from side to side. Well done. Good. This time we're going to open the legs wide on the mat. Stretch down to the right side. Again, go as far which is comfortable for you. Coming up to the center, reaching over to the left side. Oh, it's lovely just to feel that stretch, isn't it? Oh, just stretching away the cobwebs, sitting down. Too much. And then back to the center, reaching forward into the space. Feels good. Well done. Coming up. Okay. Taking the hands in front of the body, palms facing away from you. And take each of the fingers and bring each of the fingers towards the center of the palms. Give them a good stretch and wake up. Do it this way if you're unsure. Good. And then take the whole fist and push them away from you. And really flick the fingers away. Waking up those fingers and hands, stretching the fingers apart. Now taking the thumbs, curling them into the palms, locking the fingers over, and a good twist of the wrists. Giving those wrists a good wake up. Circling them one way and now the other. well. And then bring in the elbows. Give them a good stretch and twist as you bring the fists in towards the body. And then let's do it the opposite way. Well done. Placing the hands into the lap. Bringing the shoulders up, breathing in. And the breath out as you breathe out. Breathe in and raise. 4 more times. Breathing in. And again, breathing in. And again, breathing in. Last one, breathing in. And now just waking up the shoulders by giving them a good rotation. 6 backwards, big circles. 4, 5, 6, and then just bring them forwards. Rotation of the shoulder joints. Feels good. Well done. Good. This time we're going to loosen up the neck. So what we do is we breathe in, we lower the chin to the chest, breathing in. Breathing in, lower the ear to the right side and to the back. Breathe out as you lower the ear to the left side and the chin comes to start. Twice more, breathing in. Breathe out as it lowers. Again, breathing in. Breathing out. Just repeat in the opposite direction. Breathing into the left side and back. Breathe out to the right and down. Twice more, breathing in. Breathe out. Breathing in. And breathe out. And just shake the head from side to side, loosening up the neck. If you need to place your hands behind your back, just to keep the back nice and straight, and do so. Just stops a little bit of that crunching noise as well. If you're a bit worried about that, it's quite normal. And then up and down. Side to sides. And up and down. Well done. Okay. So we've done a little bit of warm up. Ready to go into some work on our hands and knees onto the mat. So have some water. Okay, so once again, as we said at the start of the session, we're going to be focusing on that 6-second in breath as we breathe in. And as we breathe out, we're going to focus on breathing out for 6 seconds. Now, we develop this over time. If you're finding you're struggling to complete the movement with the breath, always bring it back to the breathing, okay? So you can always stop the video and play it again, or do it another time. So just remember it's about the breathing in as we breathe into the movement, or holding posture, and breathe out. Okay, so that's the focus of our session today, is the breathing in for 6 and breathing out for 6. And where I can, I'll just remind you to breathe in for 6 seconds and out for 6 seconds. Okay, so let's do a little bit of crawling on the mat. Again, I had a few comments of why we do the crawling, and again, it just resembles us as little children, little babies, going back to when we first began our movements, strengthening the spines, strengthening the hips, and also getting us prepared to be creatures of standing as we are today. Or in many cases, we spend a lot of time sitting. So this is a really good way of allowing the back to realign, the hips to realign, and also just to feel the movement in the whole body in a very different position. Okay, a little bit of forwards and backwards on the mat as well. And then we come to a steady central position, making sure that the knees are together, the feet are together, the heels should be touching. Okay. So we're going to practice our Viagra pranayama, whereby we breathe in and we raise the head up, lowering the tummy. And as we breathe out, we take the chin to the chest and raise the spine towards the ceiling. And we do this 6 times. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Twice more, breathing in, lower the tummy. Breathe out, raise the back up, curl the tummy bone under, chin to chest. Once more, breathing in. And breathe out. This time, let's add the right leg. So we breathe in, the leg comes up. And breathe out, bring the knee towards the chest, the forehead to the knee. Twice more, breathing in. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And again, breathing in. And breathe out. Rest. So repeat on the left side. So breathing in, raise the left leg. Breathing in, looking up. Breathe out. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathing in and raise. 3, 4, 5, 6. Breathe out. 3, 4, 5, 6. One more time. Breathing in. And breathe out. Just rest. The knees together, the feet together. Give hands a bit of a stretch or circle them. Keep them a bit tight. Okay. This time we're going to do posture balance. We're going to raise the right leg, breathing in. Straighten the leg and breathe out. Raise the left hand. And then look to the floor. And breathe in steadily using that 6-second in breath and a 6-second out breath for a few moments in your own time, focusing on that balance and the breath. And breathe out and lower both hand and leg. And let's repeat onto the left leg and the right arm. So breathe in and raise the left leg. Breathe out and raise the right arm. Straighten both as far as you can, looking down. Breathing slowly, focusing on the breath. And breathe out and lower both together. Good. While we're in this position, I'd just like us to stretch out the hips. So what we're going to do from this angle, as I breathe in, we're going to lean to the right side, lowering the bottom towards the floor, keeping the knees together. Breathe out to center. And then we're going to do the opposite to the left side, Lowering the hips, keeping the arms as straight as you can, and then back up. Okay, so here we go. Let me just bring this mat a bit closer. Back. Okay, here we go. So, knees together, bring the feet together, so our hands should be directly below the shoulders, head down. So breathe in, you lower the hips to the right side, breathing in, keeping the arms straight. Breathe out, come back to center. Breathe into the left side, lower the hips. That's good, well done. Keeping the head down, the arms should be straight. And breathe out, back to center. Another twice each side. Breathe into the right. This time see you can go a little bit further lower to the floor. Breathe out, back up to the center. Breathe in to the left side, lowering the hips as low as you can, keeping the arms straight. Oh, it's a lovely stretch on the side of the body and buttocks. Breathe out to center. One more to the right, breathing in. Breathe out, coming up. Last one. Breathe into the left. And breathe out to center. Well done. Good. This time bring the right leg forward, placing the heel up into the groin area, taking the hands up, breathing in, stretching up, looking up, making sure that the left foot is really flat behind you, and breathing out, stretching forward, reaching as far as you can, bringing the nose to the knee, and breathing slowly, stretching the fingertips away from the body. And breathing in, walking up. Change over the legs. So the left knee comes forward between the hands. Straighten up the right. Make sure the heel is up into the groin. Breathing in, come up to the fingers, looking up. Breathe out, lower the body down. Stretch as far as you can. Nose towards the knee. Push the fingers away from you, walk them further away. Breathing in, walking up. Stretch again at the top. And bring the other knee back in. Well done. Making sure that you have the toes sitting back up. Coming up onto the toes. Try to flatten the feet. Keep the hands to the floor. Push the legs up straight if you can. Sliding the hands up. That's good, well done. Have some water. Okay, we're going to do a little bit of work. Some standing postures, okay? Make sure we can see. Fab. Right. Make sure that's all right for you all. Yeah, I'm sure you can all see me now like this. Great. Yeah. Okay, have some water. Okay, let's do a little bit of practice of balancing onto our mats. So just take the feet so they're about 6 inches apart, about 15 centimeters, placing the hands forward, okay? And we're just going to open the palms upwards, opening the chest. That's good. Okay, so we're just going to breathe in and just rock onto the front of the foot, breathing in. Try not to lean too far to fall. And breathe out, coming back. Good. Breathe in to the right side, making sure the eyes are closed. Breathe out, back to center. Breathing in, leaning back on the heels. Breathe out, coming back to center. Breathing into the left side. Breathe out to center. Breathe in, lean forward. And breathe out, back to center. Breathe into the right side. Breathe out to center. Breathing in, leaning back to the heels. Breathe out to center. Breathe into the left side. Breathe out. Just for a few moments, just practice the breathing in, coming forwards, to the sides. And just make that gentle rotation. Breathing in and out as you rotate around all parts of the foot. Just feeling the weight of the body to the heels and the sides as you move forwards and backwards. Good. And just stand the hands alongside the legs, placing the feet together. Okay, let's practice the breathing. So on this exercise, we're going to always start on the right side. Okay, so the right arm comes up. So we breathe in, and the arm comes as straight as you can alongside the head. Make sure the forearm touches the side of the ears. And breathe out, stretch into the left. Keep looking forwards. Breathing in, come up. And breathe out, lower the arm. Do that another 2 times. Breathing in, bring the arm up. Breathe out and bend. Breathe in, come up. Breathe out and lower. One more time. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and bend. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and lower. Let's repeat on the left side. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and bend to the right. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and lower. And again, 2 more. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last one. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Well done. Taking the feet apart. Breathing in, full circle. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. And again. Breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Last time. Breathing in. Straighten the arms. This time I'm going to take the arms out to the side. So breathe in. Breathe out. Turn the body. Breathing in. Turn the other way. Breathe out. So breathing in. Breathe out. Breathing in. out. And just rest. Hands alongside. Good. Okay, lean onto the left leg, okay, so press the body into position. Place the leg up alongside the knee or just a little bit higher for balance. And just hold posture, breathing in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Move onto the right leg. Bring up the left foot. Breathe in. Breathe out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Well done. Good. Let's do a little bit of moving posture this time. Okay. We just bring up the right leg. So lean into the left foot first. Just allow the body to just ground into the left side. And just raise up the right knee in front. Place the palm as we did at the start, the fingers into chin mudra, circles, and place alongside the body. So breathe in, the leg comes up. Breathe out, extend in front. Breathe in and up. Breathe out, push the leg behind. And take the arms out to the side for balance. And breathe slowly, balancing on that left leg. Breathing in, come up. And breathe out and lower. Okay. This time onto the right side. So lean onto the right knee. Again, allow the body to ground into the right side. Into chin mudra, finger and thumb, finger straight alongside. Breathing in, lift the left leg. Breathe out, put in front. Bring up. And just tip the chest forward, balancing on the right leg, taking the arms out to sides. Breathe slowly. Focusing on that breath. That slow 6-second in and out. Breathing in. And breathe out and lower. Good. Well done. Just give the legs a little bit of a shake. Circle the hips. And the other way. Well done. Good. Okay, well done. So this time we're going to stand facing me. I'm going to do it from the sides. I take the arms up. And I'm going to breathe in. And as I breathe out, I bring the hands down towards the knees. So my back is like a 90-degree angle. Okay, and I just lift the head up and breathe slowly. In that posture. This is called Kona Asana. A single angular posture. Really good for the lower back and obviously the hamstrings. You can see that it's a perfect 90-degree angle with the back and the legs. Lower the head. And bring the arms alongside the head, keep looking down, breathing in. Breathe out, come up. Breathe in, arms to the sides. And then just rest the body. Well done. Okay, have a little bit of water. Going to come back down to the floor. So make sure you can see, angle yourself correctly. Well done. That would be a little bit better for you to see me there. Great. Okay. So let's first of all start with lying down on the front, placing the hands alongside the head, feet are flat to the floor. Okay. Chin to the floor. We're going to breathe in, push up, into the long arms, stretch, and breathe out and lower the body. Do that 3 times. Okay, so breathe in and push up, keeping the feet flat, try to keep the hips down. Breathe out and lower. One more time. Breathe in and raise. Breathe out and lower. Well done. Placing the hands alongside the body. Arms are flat into the floor. You're going to raise the right leg up, okay? Keeping the shoulders down, chin into the mat. So breathe in and raise. Breathe out and lower. Left side, breathe in. Breathe out. So we're just lifting the head, breathing in. Breathe out. Placing the right arm under the head, rolling onto the right side. Okay. And bending the right arm. Okay. And all we're going to do this time is we're going to raise the leg which is on top, which is the left one. Raise it up as straight as we can. So breathe in and raise. Flatten the foot as high as you can. Sometimes it's here, slightly bent, that's fine. Just breathe in and out slowly. Point the toe, breathe out and lower. Good. And this time, lower the arm, roll over onto the left side. Place the hand to support the head. And then we're going to raise the right leg up. So breathing in and raise. Flatten the foot. Breathe in and out slowly. Point the foot and breathe out. Well done. Lower the arm. Roll over onto the back. Facing the ceiling. Place the 2 feet with bent knees into the mat. And we're going to push up 3 times, raising the hips up towards the ceiling. So we breathe in and raise. Breathe out the whole position. Breathe in. Breathe out. One more time, breathing in. And breathe out. Breathe in and lower the hips. And breathe out and lower the legs. Place the hands behind the head. Support the head, breathe in. Just raise the head up. Just hold position and breathe in and out slowly. And breathe out and lower. Placing the hands alongside the body again, arms down. We're going to raise the right leg up. So breathing in. Flatten the foot. And keep it there, breathing in and out slowly for a few moments. Point the toe. And breathe out. Left side, breathing in. Flatten the foot. Hold in position for a few moments. And point the toe. like last week, we're going to raise both of the legs. So if it's too difficult to raise up in one movement, hold. You can bend the knees like this. So you bend them in towards the chest, and then you raise them up. Okay, and then you flatten the feet at the top. Okay, so here we go. So breathing in and raise. It's good, well done. Flatten the feet. Just hold that position for a few moments, breathing slowly, don't hold the breath. Point the feet and lower the legs, bend them if you need to. Well done. Now let's get ourselves ready for our relaxation. So take hold of your blankets. I'd like you lying on the floor, making sure that your hands are facing up and that your feet, your heels are touching, but you allow your feet just to flop open to the sides, okay? So I'm going to talk you through this relaxation in a seated position. You're lying down, please. So get ready with your blankets over your bodies. And I'll talk you through our relaxation period. Here we go. So focusing on your breath once again. Bring your mind back to that conscious breathing with the 6-second in-breath as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, 6 seconds, releasing the breath through the nostrils. Making sure the eyes are closed and the body is relaxed. Bring your attention to the rise and fall of the abdomen as you breathe in. And as you breathe out, the fall of the abdomen allows the air to pass out through the lungs. And I'd like you, as we talk through relaxation, to bring your attention to your toes and to your feet. And allow the feet to relax. Any tension in the heel and in the calf area. Allow the calves to relax and sink into the mat. Bring the attention to your knees and any tightness or tension in the knees. Just allow the tension to go and relax. And bring the attention to your thighs and the back of your thighs. And allow the tension to go. And allow them to sink, relax into your mat. Moving up into your groin and pelvis area. Allow any tension to be released and let go. Relaxing that area completely. Now bringing your mind to your buttocks and your lower back. As you let go, feel that sinking sensation as you relax into the floor. Just feel that melting away of any tension or tightness. With the breath steady and controlled, bring your attention to your abdominal area, your tummy, onto your lower back and your mid-back, and release any tension as you breathe slowly, allowing the tummy and the back to relax. Think about your chest and your upper back, and with the awareness of these two important areas of the body, just bring relaxation by telling those areas to relax completely, allowing the chest and back to sink into relaxation into the mat. Now bring your mind to your shoulders, and your biceps and your triceps, and allow any tension to let go, and let the relaxation sink as you release and relax. Now focus on your lower arms and to your hands and wrists, and allow any tightness and tension to go as you relax and release those areas completely. And as you breathe slowly and deeply, bring your attention to your neck and allow it to relax, sinking into the mat where you rest your head. And now bring your attention to your jaw and let it go, to your chin, let it go, and your mouth and your tongue. Allow them to relax in your mouth. And bring your attention to your cheeks and your nose, and any tension around these areas, let it go. Finally, let's consider your eyes and your eyebrows and your forehead. Focus on releasing the tension or tightness around these areas. And now, with your eyes closed, breathing slowly and deeply, imagine a warm, velvety curtain or cushion, and allow that warm, velvety curtain to be drawn across the body, from the top of the head, down to the toes. Feeling the warm glow cascade over your body as you relax. Feel any tension leave the body as you relax completely, breathing slowly. Just allow the body to rest in this position for a few moments. Being aware of that rise and fall of the chest and the abdomen as you breathe in and breathe out. Now bringing your attention to rolling over onto the side of your body in that position. If you're unsure, just look up to the screen and just rest for a moment. And then roll safely onto the front of the body, placing the hands to support the head. And then coming up safely, pushing the hands up, allowing the bottom to go down towards the heels as we stretch. And then we reach forward to stretch out the back. And then we come up into our cross-leg position as we started our yoga today. And just wait here a few moments before we conclude. Crossing the legs and placing the hands in Namaskara Mudra. And as we raise our hands to our foreheads and just say a namaste of peace and protection. I'd just like to thank you all once again for joining me, Michael Davies-Eyre, on this second yoga session for Gower College, Swansea. And I hope that it's given you just some kind of thoughtful moment just to pause and to reflect, giving your body time to rest and just to enjoy being yourself. Thank you for joining me. We will be having another session next Friday, the 17th of April at 1:30. So please join me then. Another link will be going out to your emails. Please check those because obviously we're on holiday and we don't expect you to be checking emails. So if you'd like to join us on a live stream, 1:30 next Friday. And of course, what I'd like to invite you to as well is over the next week, I shall be sharing some live streaming on my Facebook. I'll be updating that, so there will be some yoga sessions, and you're very welcome to join me, Michael Davies-Eyre. And you will also be able to do some HIIT sessions as well if you're feeling like you need to do a 20 or 30-minute more energetic, upbeat program. So just request a friendship on Facebook. I'll be opening that up over the next couple of days, so keep an eye out there. But in the meantime, as we always say, keep safe, keep active, keep moving, and keep practicing your yoga, because for your mental health, for your suppleness, for just getting into being you for a little short space of time each day or each week is really worth doing. So thank you for joining me. Hugest hugs to everybody. And I look forward to seeing you again next week, and keep in touch via Facebook. Take care, everybody. I shall look forward to seeing you all soon. Bye.